Comics are saved, Sean.
Comics are what?
Comics have been saved.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Are you glad?
Well,
I want to draw your attention to this.
Is this the?
There was a big.
Wait, he's got a spinoff.
There was a big announcement this weekend at Retardo Con or whatever, Fat Con.
He has another one?
He's got another announcement, big announcement. The man of 1,000 announcements, Eric July, has a big announcement.
And 2 issues of a comic book.
Well,
1,000 announcements and 2 issues of
a comic book and nothing but bad reviews.
Oh.
Here's the comic that's coming that he's very excited to announce. I said there's no way this could be real. Right? This is impossible. There's no way this is real. What is this? What does that say to you? This is the cover. This is the cover that Eric July announced at MegaCon or MondoCon or whatever the fuck comic convention he was at this weekend.
I gotta take this. What is he?
Can you see that cover? What does it say?
So
what is it?
What has he done? So there's a bunch of like either dead people or unconscious people.
Look at the title. What is it? It says Horseman.
Horseman. Yeah, Horseman. Horseman.
What is it, Horseman or is it Horseman? Because he's wearing a gimp mask with little horse ears on it, and
it
a
looks
horse
like
mane.
Batman. Like
looks an awful lot like Batman, but a horse. Horseman.
But I don't see hooves because he couldn't hold his whatever sticks.
Does he stomp you to death? These guys died in a stampede.
Yeah,
he's holding batons.
Those are batons. What,
yeah,
are they spiked
horse batons.
What
he's
are they?
Holding horse tons with horse spikes.
Gotcha.
Sending you to the glue factory.
Right. Or they tried to send him to the glue factory, but he sent them to hell.
He was a mildly retarded warehouse rancher by the name of Ed Clydesdale, or Clyde Dale, who was kicked in the head by a radioactive horse. And now he spends nights fighting detractors online in real life.
Right.
He's Horseman.
And his sidekick, the Shetland pony.
Get off your high horse, he says. And I'm a one-trick pony. Crack, right? Is it a joke?
He's not talking. Get the sawhorse.
Straight from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
Justice.
Yeah.
Straight from the horse's mouth. Could you ever imagine
Crime's
such a thing?
gonna go down in 5 minutes. I guess we better get on our horse.
He's here to protect the Triple Crowns.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's like a racing term, right?
Yeah, that's a racing term.
Like the triple. What is it? The Kentucky, the Preakness, and the
one that nobody remembers.
God damn it!
Or maybe the Preakness is the one nobody remembers.
Well, shit. Then we should come up with the other one.
When his sidekick Pony Boy.
Belmont.
Yeah, Belmont Stakes. Yeah. What do you think?
I used to be a horse
racer. I'm getting shit for saying this is stupid, that a guy in a sexual BDSM gimp mask going around fighting crime with with Diablo sticks
it's weird.
From middle school
His nose
is gay.
The nose looks weird to me.
Oh, does it? Is it because it's a BDSM gimp mask that he's wearing?
It looks like a... What was that weird thing in like the really old Popeye cartoons? Like the Jeep or something like that? Wasn't there like some weird bulbous nose like... Some kind of creature, right? Like
it wasn't a man, was it? It wasn't fucking
human.
Weird. It was like the great Gazoo for Fred Flintstone, but for Popeye, but before that.
It was very weird.
I don't really like Popeye's characters. I find them all to be off-putting.
Yeah.
And the whole olive oil family, I'm like, you guys all seem like weird scumbags. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
Popeye I like, but everybody else.
It was weird. What was it? The Sea Hag? Where did all this...
What was going on?
It was very bizarre.
A bizarre universe.
Yeah. Those were some of the... I mean, they all made like wartime propaganda cartoons, but I always remember seeing those in school, like the Popeye ones.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas like there was one called You're a Sap, Mr. Jap. And he sings, too.
Popeye does, or the Japanese?
No, he
individual?
does.
Oh, he does?
He does.
You're a sap, Mr. Jap.
No, and it's like the most, it's like all... Like every time he turns his back, they come up like they're gonna sneak attack him. And he turns around, they're like, "Oh, we're not doing anything. We're
That's cool.
It's really educational. It's really interesting in like a of the times sort of way.
What do you think about this of the times? The Horseman. See, he's got a horse mane on right there.
Yeah,
and horse ears, and then there's little horse ears on the Horseman part.
I think it's timeless.
I think it's timeless too.
I think it's
going to be a big hit and not dumb at all.
I mean, people remember horses ever since they were born. I mean, if that's not timeless,
horses.
I don't know what is.
Let's see what else I got here in Horseman news.
In other Horseman news.
Yeah, here's the other part. Oh yeah, Eric July has responded to criticism.
Oh, he has.
It's not pronounced Horseman. It's Horseman. Like a person that rides a horse.
Horseman is what, but that's not.
But why is he dressed like a horse then?
Well, and also
he
didn't explain that very well because it's like,
oh really?
You can't say how to pronounce something by repeating the word.
It's not Horseman. It's Horseman.
Yeah, you have to do it like, is it pronounced
like Horseman, like MUHN? Spell it out.
Right.
Phonetically. Right.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. You got to.
It's not pronounced Horseman. It's not pronounced Horseman. It's pronounced Horseman.
Yeah, and if you want something, you can capitalize the part that you want the accent on, in case somebody doesn't know what an accent mark. Yeah, so you spell it out phonetically, right? So it's not Horseman.
It's Horseman.
Well, I thought it was.
Why is he dressed like a fucking horse then? Yeah. Jockeys don't come out with little fucking horse ears on.
No.
Do they?
Well,
a guy that's Horseman comes out with fucking horse ears on.
Right. Maybe he's going to ride a
jockey. Why'd he look like Batman then? No, he's not Batman and Associates.
Yeah. Right. The Supermans and the Batmans.
Superman. It's Superman.
They live in.
That's why he's got the S on his chest.
They live in Encino. They wear the little hats on certain days. Why
is he wearing a little? He's wearing
the Supermans
hat like
and the Batmans.
Give him a yarmulke so we know it's Horseman.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Mildly
Horseman.
retarded warehouse rancher by day. Then I had a real comic pro explain to me why it's not funny.
Fighter by night.
It's common, Dick. It's common to have animal man names. I know, yeah.
Well, yeah,
I
sure.
mean, because you say horseman, and people are just thinking, how big is his penis?
Yes.
Let me explain to you why it's funny.
Right.
You say horseman,
yeah.
It's how big is his cock?
Right.
And let me see his cock.
Yeah.
That's what people are thinking. People don't hear Squirrel Man and think, I wonder how big his cock is.
Right.
No one ever thought that.
No.
Batman, they don't go, I wonder if he has a big old dong.
Right.
Never happened. Not one time did anybody think that.
No.
Fucking Horseman, they think of, how big is his dick? And hey, do you remember that guy that got raped to death by a horse?
Oh, yeah.
Called Mr. Hands. That's what we're thinking about.
Right. I forgot about that.
Oh, not me. Not me, Sean. All
now
right,
I will think about it.
Start the show. So no matter how bad your day went, you didn't come up with Horseman.
Oh, good.
Is what I'm saying, I
right.
guess. So it's good bully for you. Horseman is actually very cool. Sean.
It is?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
By who?
By people who are serious about comics.
It's already out?
No, it's just been announced. Only that cover is out.
But it's his thing.
It's his thing. Yeah.
Horseman.
I'm trying to find Horseman again. Fuck it.
Horseman. It's Horseman.
It's not pronounced Horseman.
Yeah.
And then Eric hired these two twins.
I can't believe that's how he explained it.
He hired these twins,
really?
these women, twins to like run his whole shit, to run like all the creative stuff because they wrote some stupid Black Widow comic.
Oh, yeah.
But then it turned out they were in all these incest, like porn piss videos, making out with each other.
Oh, so
and they support trans kids and Me Too feminist and intersectional feminism and like Me Too, like strong proponents of these things, which does not jive with any independent people, because all these people have been kicked out of their industry for like even supporting Trump. Like, oh, I really like Trump because of like the economy and immigration stuff. Yeah. Nazi.
Yeah,
the people that kicked us out are intersectional Me Too feminists who support trans and kids. Like,
it doesn't.
It's not a good marketing move.
No,
which is all he does.
This is what you. There should be everybody should go through like a vetting process.
There was somebody better than this, I assume, in all the infinite creative independent people. There was nobody except piss drinking incest sisters, intersectional feminists.
Well, they gave ISOM a glowing review.
Yeah. I bet that's part of it. Like, oh my god,
yeah,
we're so impressed by your huge fundraiser.
Yeah.
So it's been a week of laughs.
I really like the irony of the cross on his crotch.
And they were wearing, I think, they had crosses on their crotches in their Satanism nun book.
Oh, good.
So they have that in common, I guess.
which is nice.
Blasphemy.
Yeah.
It's blasphemous in both.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's not good behavior. But the
sure.
the activism thing, you got to be real activists of any kind. You got to be real fucking careful with.
Well, yeah, because
they value the activism
they're
more
severe.
than
They're severe person. Yeah,
more than whatever you're making.
right.
Activism outranks everything.
Well, because it's people look at it to give their entire life meaning, and purpose, and that's how zealots are made. And
Real
those
bad
people
stuff.
they're always fucking dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
How dangerous depends, but
why chance it?
yeah,
Why take the risk?
yeah, project,
We fought a lot about my family
yeah.
because their family was they were trapeze artists, and they were always trying to bring it into the home.
What is she dating? Batman?
Horseman.
We're fucking like
When you
Robin's
say- when you
family
say
acrobats or something.
The Horseman? Like if it was a horseman of the apocalypse, it would be the Horseman,
Yeah, I
right?
sure.
Of the apocalypse.
The always makes something more,
And there was 4 of them. You're not like, oh, what's your deal? I'm a horseman. I'm the horseman of the apocalypse. You're all the horsemen?
I'm Horseman.
Yeah, I'm horseman. I'm horseman.
Right.
Horseman. Like a guy that rides a horse. But you're wearing a horse?
I am the horse.
I'm the horse too.
Right.
Okay. So you're 2 horsemen right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The more I talk about it, the more confusing
The stupider it
is.
sounds.
Yeah. And by the way, it's pronounced horseman, not horseman. It's not horseman.
This is his big
It's
fucking
horseman.
reveal at the conference.
You can't. It's kind of like George. He fundamentally doesn't understand how to explain something. Like you don't repeat the word that is that is confused.
Helpful. Someone photoshopped this.
Yeah. What is going on here?
That's me. They photoshopped my
shit.
head on meeting Eric July. See? Because someone was dressed up with the character with that helmet.
Yeah.
So they put my head on it.
Oh my god.
It's pretty good.
It looks. Your face looks fatter than it is.
Thank you.
It does though.
I agree.
Yeah, that doesn't.
I'm definitely not that fat that
No.
it looks. Horseman. There he is.
He's got a. Yeah, that's a. It's like Batman.
Batman? Yeah. Hockeyman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superman. The
Superman?
Supermans.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a very strange. I don't see horse when I look at that. I don't know what I see.
What do you
but-
see? Okay, cat?
Well, first of all, horses they're not predators. They don't have eyes in the front of their head like that. I know he's a human, but you got to make it look a little more,
They're not frightening.
No,
in fact,
no.
they're women's favorite animal oftentimes
Yeah,
because the only thing they do
looks
is
like-
run.
It looks like a
look beautiful.
Batman ears.
My Little Pony. Like a pony they're kind of in the woman's world of animals.
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
Like a bat is a gross.
How many little
spider
boys
is
go, I
gross.
want a horse, I want a horse, I want a horse.
Daddy, can I have can I have a horse
Yeah.
for my birthday?
Yeah.
How about a pony? Daddy,
Yeah. Daddy,
I want to be horseman.
Right.
Can I have a pony at least? It's not a masculine animal, is it? Sharkman. That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's like guys. They're
Dog
like
man.
working. They're working animals for guys. Although I'm sure guys enjoy riding horses, but it's not the same type of like romanticism of
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's a bit odd.
yeah.
You're riding the horse.
Horseman.
You don't wear a horse mask.
Right.
Like Zorro rides a horse.
Yeah.
You don't call him horseman
Right.
because he's like the gay blade. That's what you call him.
Right.
So you're defined.
Right. Right.
How stupid.
Horsemans, the 4 horsemans of the apocalypse.
He's one. What is the next?
What is
does
it,
the next
Are
horseman?
those just like spikes at the end of his batons? Like it looks like
he's
they're
like a mace.
Yeah,
think.
I get that's really weird. It looks like it should be like electronic, like that thing, like
a zapper.
It's all thick, like a zapper.
Yeah,
or something.
yeah.
Like,
Like it has batteries in there.
yeah, because it's so.
So he's a horseman of the apocalypse, right?
I don't know.
Horseman,
Right.
but it's apocalyptic. emotional like identifying, right? You hear it, you're like, all right, I'm past the cock part, I'm past the riding part, I'm past like the little girls, like Prince Charming shit. Okay, Horseman of the Apocalypse. All right. So if there's 4 of them, is there another one? Is he also Horseman? Or they fight about who goes by Horseman?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, there are horse boys. Like there's a
See Horseman 2?
Yeah.
Who has the domain?
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a cross on there anywhere?
You know, I don't think so.